production in the Uganda People's Defense Forces. As of now, I am in Kabamba, Kabamba being the field headquarters of all the 5 farms I command in UPDF. The 5 farms are Kabamba, covering over 5,000 acres, with coffee, apiary, piggery, vet, that's cows, and maize. Sometimes we grow beans. The farm uses normally some outgrowers, and they cover about 4,000 acres. We have another farm in Uganda, that is Vihanga, 500 acres, and Changwali, which is about 1,600 acres, Koiro for animals, which is about 5,000 acres, and another farm in Kata Bulambuli district. The intention of these farms is to make sure that UPDF is a self-sustaining agency or department or ministry. My task, my mandate is to make sure that I produce food, maize grains, purposely for our troops. I have been in charge for the last 4 years, and we almost every year produce 6 million kilograms of maize grains. The army leadership has tried itself to make sure that we produce enough food. Supply NEC, which is another agency of UPDF, they produce the grains, they produce the maize flour, and then they supply the UPDF. Kabamba is located in Mubende and is expected to be the biggest farm in Uganda, seated in one place with that acreage. Me personally, I'm very proud that the President and the UPDF leaderships, they have managed to support the farm, and it has managed to produce enough food, and I have over 200 agronomists. These are UPDF officers and men who are recruited in the institution, trained, and they are deployed in the department. We have a number of challenges as of now. We have a very dry spell out, which has almost destroyed 4,000 acres of maize. This farm has some farms for the veterans of UPDF. You have seen how the maize has been destroyed, and we are trying to make sure that we do invest in irrigation. We go to the authority, the mandate to get water or to plant the irrigation system from Katonga. But as you know, it is very costly. But I know the ministry is trying its best, and it will work with the Ministry of Maïf and make sure that irrigation is applied at this farm. Other challenges are infrastructure, but we have tried our best. the roads, but still we have scored in a number of areas. These farms where they have created jobs to the people in the area. For instance here, 4,000 acres without growers at an average of 700,000 an acre. We inject over 2.8 billion in the area. That is Kabamba. We have improved on the infrastructures, the bridges, the roads, and still we have managed to create good rapport, that is between the UPDF and the civilians in the area. We have managed to increase the food production in Uganda for the last 4 years. And I think now Mubende is #1 in Uganda to produce maize grains. A lot have been achieved, and we are looking forward to make sure that we improve daily so that the population of Uganda can be employed in our farms. For instance, in Kabamba, as I have indicated to you, we have coffee. Coffee is about 78 acres. This was a directive by the President of Uganda that we should be part of the 2040 so that Uganda can be producing about 20 million bags of clean coffee. We work with NARO and we buy the seeds from them, and then at the same time we have agreed with NARO to make sure that we can be the regional center to produce coffee seedlings for the Western Uganda. They have come on the ground, they are constructing what is necessary so that we can be part of it. The intention is to make sure that we increase the clean coffee 20 million bags, as the President said. That is in Kabamba. But we have a number of challenges. Some of the challenges are because now it's a dry season, and you know coffee needs a lot of irrigation. That's why when I was talking about irrigation, really I put a lot of emphasis. The coffee is near Katonga, there is a stream of Katonga, and we are trying our best to use the local irrigation so that at least we can maintain them. We have another project in Kabamba. We have the cows. The cows these are animals which we got from our main farm in Chikoiro, and we brought about 60, now they are about to 80. The number is increasing. We are looking forward in the future to make sure that we cannot continue importing beef from other countries like Brazil. We can have these animals, and then we can produce our tinned beef for the UPDF. And we are looking, and we are expecting to improve and increase the number very soon, because we have the land. We have the piggery. Also, this farm, as I've told you, it's a huge farm. It's a tourist farm. We are creating jobs. We are making sure that at least more is produced and we give out to our farms, so that when the soldiers, when they are retiring, they come, they visit these farms, and we train them. They learn more. By the time they go back home, they cannot fail to do anything when they are back in their villages, because this is a huge farm with so many projects on. We are starting poultry. We have apiary. Apiary, it's doing well. We are in the process of starting packing so that we can surface in the supermarkets with honey, the local honey. So we are trying our best, and very soon, I think this season, we are likely to be in the supermarkets. The challenge in Kabamba is the equipment. We have a big challenge on the side of equipment. You know, when this project started, that is the same time almost PDM started. So you find that during the period of farming, the equipments are shared all over Uganda, not only in Mubende or Kabamba. So we have a big challenge of equipments. The equipments you have seen, we hire or we lease, because we need quite a number of tractors, about 20, 30, but we have our own about 2 only. So we depend on hiring, which is very costly also. We need to be supported. We are trying our best. The ministry, the CDF is trying to make sure that we can be supported by Maifu. We have another opportunity given to us still by CDF, given to our agronomists. We are taking about 50 agronomists outside Uganda for training to create human resource. These farms are huge. We need human resource, we need that manpower. So a lot has been done, and I want to assure Ugandans that really UPDF, we are doing well in the area of agriculture, and we can sustain our forces by producing our own food. Mark, as you saw when you came, or when we were together in Bihanga, the love of the officers and men on my farm, it's because of the method of work I use. I am a general, but I stay with them. Now I am in Kabamba. From Kabamba I go to Bihanga. So I am ever, all the time with them, in order to know their challenges, their problems, because farming is passion. It's not easy. So when they see me on the ground, like now I am touring these farms, starting from Bihanga, all the way up to Kata. It's a long journey, but really I must make sure that I visit them periodically. And when I go there, I make sure that I listen to their concerns, because these are the guys, the foot soldiers on the ground, and we work together. And for me, with them, there is no difference. We are almost the same. That's why you saw them in Bihanga. They were very happy. Kabamba, they were very happy. When I reached Kabamba, I prepared, we had a lunch, we had a night, just the whole night we are discussing challenges we face at this farm. So a leader, you must be very close to your juniors, and that's my method of work. Not only this time when I am in agriculture or in this department, but it has been my method of work for the last 45 years I've been in the army, and it has made me to perform better. So my appeal to, which is a culture to all of us in UPDF, is to listen to the concerns of our juniors. Let us listen, be close to them. But we have been advised on several occasions by our leaders, our CDF. Because when you look at the CDF, normally we have meetings with him, and he chats with us as if we are his sons, whatnot. But that's the method of UPDF, and I call upon my fellow commanders, make sure that you give time to the juniors, listen to them, listen to their concerns. You will score, you will perform better. Those whom I can recall what this department was, production, it wasn't easy. It was there since '86, and I came in 2022, and I have revamped it. But because of the method of work I use, and I'm very sure they are very proud of me, and because I associate with them without looking at my rank being a general, even if I talk to 20, 30, because that's the appointment I have. I can't wait for the big force because of my rank, but because of what I want the soldiers and the message to deliver to them. So that's my appeal, and I'm very sure that should be, and it is, the method of UPDF. Thank you to the leaders of UPDF. Thank you to our CDF to love us and support us. You have been supporting us a lot. Plus our president. They have been taking interest in what we are doing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.